Hi, my name is Nushani binti Azman. My matric number A21A2888.
My name is Atika binti Omar and my matric number is APT2023-L3.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Natasha binti Muhammad Nurul Fakri. My matric number is A21A3423.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Noatira binti Abdullah. My matric number is A21A2707.
Okay, identification of system. Don't forward dispute the widespread assumption that there is just one sort of intelligence based on cognitive capacity. The second point is that the 6 personality types will best suit for professional, which is characterized as realism, the arts, research, social, business-like, and conventional. And the third point is color contrast and color pairings rather than a single color creatively influence people underlying motive and thoughts process.
Okay, first of all about the problem statement. The Great Resignation trend of 2021 future accelerate the need to hire motivate employees who perform and stay in the organization as they tired to regain their crew in pitches after duration. Arun Kumar Dottin, Business Development Manager in India, has stated will clients see the value? A lot of new potential client express teachings on our pattern method of identifying motivation, planning and communication style and assessment of it. Will a few are working out well, they face a challenge in the motivation level of a few new hires. Their motivation level does not seem to be as was suggested in the initial report.
I will present about the problem statement. Dottins was spending nearly 75% of my time hiring new people or letting go of non-performing people, getting into awkward HR conversation. Then we had 38% annualized attrition, causing over 20 million yearly loss, and it was a nightmare. We're in a never-ending vicious cycle. Liar was frustrated with the experience of finding and retaining a good talent. Then, to address the motivation of these hires, Liar hired some organizational change leaders in 2020 to advise on the issue of the motivation gap between hiring and subsequent performance. They advised Liar and his team that the core motivation of the employees did not align with the opportunities. To address the potential mismatch of the applicant motivation, Liar and the team tried multiply commercially available psychometric reports. Can we use a similar approach to understand human patterns and behavior to understand and identify success patterns and align with appropriate opportunities? Problem analysis. The first problem analysis providing clear evidence that Dottin include was founded with the beta model of the product being tested across different consumers is necessary to win over new potential customers who have expressed misgiving about the company. The predictive validity of the model was strong in identifying superior functional value and team fits. To make things simpler for the user, a creative employer should utilize their imagination in a way, example, and advertising to use the ads. Secondly, success of human management in any company, but particularly in Dottin firms, depends heavily on the recruitment and selection of workers. Without a strategy for this process, Dottin company would suffer. The big company only provides a few hundred million to cover the financial production of the company to stabilize. Thirdly, the company of Dottin interprets the resignation trend in the company fire from work in the opposite way. One of the reasons is that the company wants to create a job possibilities for new workers. With the addition of new workers, it will be possible to generate a different way of thinking as well as come into conflict with the learned viewpoints or idea. Next, the evaluation process for new hires considers their mental and physical well-being in addition to their skill sets. This approach will result in new hires with strong communication skills who can raise the value of improved job output. Since stable emotions can be maintained at work without involving personal issues during working hours, emotional stability is equally crucial during work. Finally, employees can further boost work productivity and develop existing abilities through training that is arranged by the company. Time when your employer, the one you work for, will profit. Individual training, workshops, courses, seminars, and mentor-mentee initiative are a few types of training that the business can arrange. Additionally, productivity at work is crucial since it allows for long-term performance analysis of the business.
Okay, so let me give you identify of alternative. Actually, the alternative means something that is different and unusual and offers a possible choice. First thing first, liars should be hire many workers and open many jobs in new sector or open the new sector which is the first sector, second and third sector so that they can hire many workers. Next, advanced companies should change the style of the working environment better. And we also need to train our sales team explicitly clarified such as shown through our reports. Next, we use our many theory of. The first theory is Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. This theory had discussed about the behavior or advantages of workers. Next, Holland explains the 6 personality types they are looking for when hiring new employees. Next is workable alternative. It's the best online recruiting and applicant tracking software in a modern era. And last one is most companies open job opportunities through the filling of resumes set by a particular companies.
Okay, about the evaluation of alternative. Based on alternative identification should be evaluated according to a method which is seen to be able to provide a form of comprehensive assessment which emphasis place on important aspects, namely physical, emotional, spiritual and intellectual portion. From the introduction, according to the former Minister of Human Resources, Datuk Seri Richard James, said to be a development and high-income country, we need many skilled work. Developed countries such as Germany have 82% of skilled workers and Singapore has 52%. Therefore, recruitment human resource in a company is very important to have a positive effect on the background of the company as well as increase the profit of the company. Potential and skilled employees can be trained and give significant exposure based on established employment procedures. In addition, in order to be produced, potential and skilled workers, it is necessary to nurture them with training or motivation skill that acquiring new skill, build an existing skill, perform better and increase productivity. In the process, the company can introduce a training strategy that has been planning in line with the recruitment of the corporate strategy. The mission and purpose will determine the organization objective such as determine the number, level and type employees need in the company. For example, a push that can be used by doubting company is need analysis. The analysis aim to determine of actual situation and compare it with the desired situation. Actual work performed is less than the desired work performed, and this situation can be improved via specific training in terms of knowledge and skill. Based on the theory used by Sharikhat Doty, which is Gardner theory of multiple intelligence that has been explained in the introduction of alternatives before. This theory is one of the quality theory because the company can evaluate the individual perform. The performance of this employee can be measured from various aspects. One of them is the measure of the talent and behavior, which this percent of talent employees can future develop their skill and extend their career and can increase their productive on job satisfaction. Next, the recruitment and selection of employees is an important human resource management function because of its impact on the quality of employees who will be select for an organization. The quality depends on the quality of the required recruit provided according to the important specification by the company. Okay, finally, based on the information given by Sharikhat Doty, that it has been 1,516 patent which diverse personality by its employees. In this field, the diversity of patent plays an important role to give a good profit to a company. The resulting patent must be based on Doty's theory of color, contrast and color. This key plays important role in our society, especially its growing role in the commercial world where the creative field is has become more and more challenging. However, since technology and media are constantly developed, employees need to be equipped with various knowledge and skills in the field to be more efficient in their tasks.
To comprehend intention, preferences and behavior that are not cognitively influenced by respondents' choice, we require a methodology. The dotting platform provides applicants with a color palette from which they have to quickly select them within 60 seconds. The dotting team also want to match this choice to typical work needs after creating a predictive model to identify subconscious motive, intellect, and preference.
So we continue the point of recommended course of action. Next point is we as employers must identify where our own weaknesses and strengths are. We should define as character traits or skills that are considered positive. Strengths include knowledge, attributes, skill, and talents, and our weaknesses are just the opposite. Next, this company has taken one of consistent and best example of working style as the best example of employees in the company working style like Shamel's and last one is we determine what kind of mindset we have. It can frequently be useful to consider how you prefer to communicate.
The teams had to align this preference with the fundamental work needs. In support of this, they provide the widely accepted or net listening jobs. The dotting platform identifies the student's intrinsic motivation and use their learning preference and then use style to link them with the right mentors inside the system. It also recommended techniques to design incentives that were in line with candidate intrinsic motivation as well as system for efficient communication.